Hey there, I'm Carl Reynolds. You might remember me. I was one of the first internet millionaires back in 1996. It was a wild time. The internet was brand new, fortunes were made. I saw the potential of the internet early on, and it changed my life. Now I'm 86 years young, and I'm here to tell you, the opportunities to build wealth have never been greater. I'm just as excited about the future as I was back in the 90s. Maybe even more so. Why? Because I've found some incredible investments that I believe can make you rich. Now some of you might remember my book, The Baby Boomer Survival Guide. I wrote it back in '96. In it, I recommended 3 stocks: Apple, Home Depot, and Berkshire Hathaway. I told folks to invest just $100 in each one and hold for 48 months. Simple as that. And you know what? Hundreds of people listened. And those who did? They're sitting pretty right now. Those 3 stocks have skyrocketed. I'm talking life-changing wealth for those who followed my advice. But that was then. This is now. We're in a whole new era of investing. The internet has exploded. Cryptocurrencies are changing the game. And I'm here to guide you through it, just like I did before. I've got 3 new stock recommendations for you. These are game changers, folks. The kind of investments that can turn a little bit of money into a whole lot of money. Are you ready? I thought so. Let's dive in. My first recommendation might surprise you. It's not a flashy tech company. It's not a hot new IPO. It's a company called MicroStrategy. You might not have heard of them, but trust me on this one. They're sitting on a gold mine, a Bitcoin gold mine to be exact. Now, you might be thinking, Carl, what does a business intelligence company have to do with Bitcoin? That's the brilliant part. MicroStrategy's CEO, Michael Saylor, is a visionary. He saw the potential of Bitcoin early on, and he went all in. Section 2, Owning a Piece of the Future. MicroStrategy now owns a massive amount of Bitcoin. We're talking over 140,000 Bitcoin. That's right, folks, over 140,000. To put that in perspective, that's more than most countries hold. And guess what happens when the price of Bitcoin goes up? MicroStrategy's stock price goes up right along with it. But here's the kicker. Even if you don't fully understand Bitcoin, you can still profit from it. By investing in MicroStrategy, you're essentially buying Bitcoin at a discount. You're getting in on the ground floor of a revolutionary technology. Now, I know what you're thinking. Carl, isn't Bitcoin risky? And you know what? You're right. All investments carry some risk. But let me tell you something. Michael Saylor is one of the smartest guys in the room when it comes to Bitcoin. He's done his homework. He believes in its long-term potential, and so do I. Remember, folks, fortune favors the bold. The early bird gets the worm. And right now, MicroStrategy is like a worm sitting on a giant Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get rich overnight with MicroStrategy. Investing takes time. It takes patience and a lot of discipline. But if you buy and hold, just like I did with Apple and Home Depot stocks, I believe you'll be handsomely rewarded in the long run. Remember my #1 rule? Hold for 48 months. Don't panic sell under any circumstances. Don't try to time the market. It's a risky game. Just let your investment ride and grow. Bitcoin, the future of money. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. Some people think it's a fad. Some people think it's too complicated. But let me tell you something, folks. Bitcoin is here to stay. It's the future of money. And here's why. Bitcoin is decentralized. That means no government or bank controls it. It's global. You can send it to anyone in the world instantly. And it's secure. It's based on blockchain technology, which is virtually unhackable. Now, I know what you're thinking. Carl, Bitcoin's price is volatile. It goes up and down like a roller coaster. And you're right, it does. But that's just because it's still early days. The market is still figuring things out. But here's the thing. Every time Bitcoin dips, it bounces back higher. Why? Because more and more people are realizing its potential. Institutions are investing. Companies are accepting it as payment. Bitcoin is going mainstream. Just look at the numbers. Year to date, Bitcoin is up over 72%. That's right, folks, 72%. Where else are you going to get those kinds of returns? Your bank account, your savings bonds? I don't think so. And this is just the beginning. I believe we're still in the early innings of the Bitcoin revolution. As more people adopt it, the price will continue to climb. It's simple supply and demand. Think about it this way, investing in Bitcoin today is like investing in Apple back in the 1980s. Back then, people thought personal computers were a fad too, but look what happened. Those who had the foresight to invest early became millionaires. Bitcoin is still young, it has a long runway ahead of it, and I believe it has the potential to change the world. That's why I'm recommending it to you today. Now for my third and final recommendation, this one is a little different. It's a bit of a gamble, I'll admit. But the potential payoff, let's just say it could change your life. This, my friends, is what we call a penny stock. Now I know what you're thinking. Carl, penny stocks are risky. And you know what? You're right, they are. But they're also the ones that can make you a fortune, practically overnight. Remember, the higher the risk, the higher the potential reward. The company I'm talking about is called Volatus Aerospace. Ever heard of it? Probably not, but you will. They're in the drone business. Not just any drones, mind you. We're talking cutting-edge technology. Think delivery drones. Think surveillance drones. Think drones that can inspect pipelines and power lines. The possibilities are endless. And Volatus Aerospace is at the forefront of this revolution. They're developing the drones, they're building the software, they're creating the infrastructure for the drone-powered future. And let me tell you something, folks, that future is coming fast. Think about it. Wouldn't it be amazing to order something online and have it delivered to your doorstep by a drone in minutes? No more traffic jams, no more waiting in line at the post office, just instant gratification. That's the power of drone technology. And Volatus Aerospace is perfectly positioned to capitalize on this trend. They've got the technology, they've got the expertise, and they've got the vision to make it happen. Now here's the best part. You might be wondering how a small investment can lead to big returns. Volatus Aerospace is currently trading for pennies. That's right, folks, pennies. This means that even with a modest investment, you can acquire a significant number of shares. You can buy hundreds, even thousands of shares for just a few $100s. Imagine owning a piece of a company with such potential for growth. And if this company takes off the way I think it will, the sky's the limit. We're talking about a company that's poised to revolutionize the aerospace industry. Well, let's just say that $100 investment could turn into a whole heck of a lot more. Picture this, your small investment growing exponentially as the company succeeds. Remember folks, I'm not a financial advisor. Investing always comes with risks, and it's important to do your own research. I'm just a guy who's been around the block a few times and seen a thing or two. I've witnessed companies rise and fall, and I've learned to spot potential. And I'm telling you, Volatus Aerospace has all the makings of a rocket ship. Their innovative technology and ambitious plans set them apart from the competition. So if you're looking for a high-risk, high-reward investment with the potential to make you a lot of money, this just might be it. Just imagine the possibilities if this company reaches its full potential. It could be a game changer for your financial future. All right, folks, are you ready to turn those dreams of financial freedom into a reality? I'm going to make this simple for you. No complicated jargon, no Wall Street mumbo-jumbo, just a straightforward plan to get you started. First things first, you're going to need a brokerage account. Think of it like your gateway to the stock market. Now, I've used a lot of brokerages over the years, but these days, there's one I recommend above all others: Fidelity. Section 2, $300 to change your life. Why Fidelity? Well, for starters, they make it easy to get started. You can open an account online in minutes, they've got great customer service, and their fees are some of the lowest in the industry. Plus, they've got this fancy little app that lets you buy and sell stocks right from your phone. It's like magic. Now here's the plan. We're going to take that $300 I mentioned earlier. That's just $100 for each of our 3 winning stocks, and put it to work. Remember, you don't need to be rich to invest. You just need to be smart. Section 3, 48 months to financial freedom. Once you've got your Fidelity account set up, it's time to buy our 3 stocks: MicroStrategy, Bitcoin, and Volatus Aerospace. Now, I'm not giving you specific financial advice here. Do your own research, talk to your financial advisor. But I firmly believe these 3 stocks have the potential to make you a lot of money. But here's the catch: you gotta be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. And you're not going to get rich overnight. You need to hold these stocks for the long haul. Remember my magic number, 48 months? That's 4 years, folks. Set it and forget it. Now I know what you're thinking. Carl, what if the market crashes? What if these stocks go down? And you know what? They might. In fact, they probably will at some point. That's just how the market works. It's a roller coaster. There are ups and downs. But here's the thing, if you've chosen your investments wisely, and you're in it for the long haul, those dips don't matter. They're just buying opportunities. Remember, time is your friend in the stock market. The longer you hold, the more time your money has to grow. So trust the process, trust the timing, and most importantly, trust old Carl. Now some folks might say, Carl, I'm too old for this. They look at their age and think the ship has sailed, that the opportunities have passed them by. It's too late for me to make a killing in the stock market. They see the young investors and think, if only I had started earlier. Well, I'm here to tell you that's hogwash, absolute nonsense. Age is just a number, and it's never too late to start. I'm 86 years young and I'm just getting started. Every day is a new opportunity to grow and learn. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are fortunes. It takes time, effort, and a lot of patience. But with time and patience, even the smallest investments can grow into something truly remarkable. Just like a tiny seed can grow into a mighty tree. That, my friends, is the magic of compounding. It's the secret sauce that turns small, consistent actions into significant results. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, almost insignificant, but as it gathers more snow, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The momentum builds and soon it's unstoppable. And before you know it, you've got yourself an avalanche of wealth. It's the power of time and consistency working in your favor. Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but the principle holds true. But you get the point. The key is to start, no matter your age, and let time do its magic. The longer you let your money grow, the more powerful that compounding effect becomes. It's never too late to start investing in your future. Look, I'm living proof that it's never too late to achieve your dreams. Age is just a number, and it should never be a barrier to pursuing what you love. I made my first million back when the internet was just a twinkle in Al Gore's eye. It was a time of great change and opportunity, and I seized it with both hands. And now, all these years later, I'm still finding new ways to grow my wealth. The world of finance is ever evolving, and I've kept pace with it, adapting and learning continuously. Why? Because I love it. The excitement, the challenge, the constant learning, it keeps me young at heart. I love the thrill of the hunt. The process of researching, analyzing, and finally discovering those hidden gems in the stock market is exhilarating. I love finding those hidden gems, those diamond-in-the-rough stocks that have the potential to skyrocket. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but the reward is worth the effort. But more importantly, I love helping people achieve their financial goals. There's nothing more fulfilling than seeing someone else succeed because of the guidance you provided. That's why I wrote the Baby Boomer Survival Guide. It's a comprehensive resource designed to help my generation navigate the complexities of modern finance. And that's why I'm sharing these investment ideas with you today. Knowledge is power, and I want to empower as many people as possible. Because I believe everyone deserves a shot at financial freedom. It's not just about making money, it's about securing a future where you can live comfortably and confidently. No matter how old you are, how much money you have, or where you come from, the dream of financial independence is within your reach. All it takes is determination, the right knowledge, and a bit of courage to take that first step. So what are you waiting for? Don't let your dreams pass you by. Open up that Fidelity account, invest in those 3 stocks, and then sit back, relax, and watch your money grow. Who knows, maybe in a few years, you'll be writing your own book about how you became a millionaire by following old Carl's advice. And hey, if you do make your fortune, don't forget about your old pal Carl. I'll gladly accept a small commission. In Bitcoin, of course. Just kidding. But seriously, folks, I'm excited to see what the future holds. And I'm even more excited to share this journey with you. Let's go make some money.